Welcome to Culinary TV. I'm here in Atlantic City at the Pizza and Pasta Expo, and I'm standing here with Darren Nicholson from iPourIt. You know, we try to bring you a lot of innovative products, and I think we found one for you. For any restaurateur or bar owner, Darren's going to explain how you could save money and increase your revenue from their excellent product, iPourIt. Darren, nice to meet you. Explain iPourIt. Explain a little bit about the company, its history, and how you began.
Okay, thank you. Well, iPourIt was founded in 2012. In fact, our founder, Brett Jones, and CTO, was at a fairly large tap room in his local area watching an NFL playoff game, and he was having a hard time getting a beer. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to get one quickly enough. And with his IT background and his software development background, his thought was, you know, I could actually create something that would allow not only the patron to be able to serve their own beer, but also allow the operator to provide an experience that's very unique and differentiated from other bartending experiences. And given the way this system and this technology operates, it's given the operator even a greater opportunity, number one, to sell more alcohol, number two, to make more money on profits, and have a better and unique experience for their patron. And then we use all their pouring details and determine actually what your patrons enjoy most, what they don't enjoy. We give you pricing data, demographic data, where they're from. So once you then scan your driver's license, we then open the tab. We open you up for 32 ounces of beer and or 10 ounces of wine, and it allows you to enjoy and pour your own at the beer wall. Now keep in mind that we're counting every single ounce that's being poured. So every single ounce has its own price, so you're buying it by the ounce. So the unique idea behind what we do is we allow the patron to go and taste and sample and enjoy, create their own experience.
All right, Darren, I walk into the bar or restaurant and I walk up to you, I guess, or who do I walk up to and who does this for me?
Yeah, that's a good question. What you do is you walk up, you hand them your credit card, right, to open a tab, and then you would also take your driver's license. Our system actually reads every single driver's license and opens up a tab for a patron, right? Why do we do that? Number one, we collect all the demographic data for the operator. So out of 150 million ounces that we've poured out of our system, we collect all the aggregate data on those patrons.
Let's go over what you do here. How do we open up a tab? Let's go through it and you show me how this works.
What's going to happen is, again, you enter the restaurant. I'm going to ask you for a credit card and a driver's license. And I would scan your credit card, and then I'm going to open a tab for you. And again, we're using a driver's license. We're going to scan that. It's going to ask us for the information on a check number. I'm going to put in check 145, enter. It's then going to ask me to scan a wristband. At that point, this wristband's been open for the patron for 32 ounces of beer and or 10 ounces of wine. And let's go ahead and put this on your wrist. So now you're open for 32 ounces of beer and or 10 ounces of wine. First of all, it tells you what the product is, what the brewery is, where it's from. It tells you the price per ounce. Remember, the patron is buying the beer, wine, or product by the ounce. It has ABV, and in some cases, like this one here, one of my favorites, Omni Fad, it has your IBU. So if you want to know more, all you would do is you'd press on the tap screen. It would then give you the tasting notes for that particular product. And by the way, iPourIt, we provide all the service for this. Inside this is a RFID chip, and it's associated with you. So what I'd like you to do, logo to logo, once the green light turns, I want you to go ahead and pour yourself a beer. There you go. So now it's going to show you have 32 ounces available to pour. So when we check you out, you're going to be able to see that on your transaction record, and that's all you're paying for.
Culinary TV brings you a lot of innovative products, and here I think is one of the most unique and incredible products that I've ever seen.
Again, we collect every single data point, not only on the patron, but also where the patron's from, their age, if they're male or female, and then every single ounce that's poured is essentially an aggregate data point for us. So the data that we collect, or the data that the operator collects, is a very strong opportunity for an operator to improve not only his beer sales, but also his food sales.
Well, that is amazing because every company wants to see a pro forma, see what the data, how they're going to use that data, and you sit down with the companies and really help them out with the data input that you give them. Now, be the first kid on your block or your neighborhood to have this beer wall. Darren, what's the best way for our viewers or restaurateurs or bar owners to reach iPourIt?
Well, the best way to go is www.ipouritinc.com. That's our website, and we have a number of resources on our website. One of the resources that these operators may be interested in is we have a case study with a company by the name of Slice, who we met at the Pizza Expo a number of years ago. They've been up and running for 2 years. They have 18 taps in their location in Laguna Beach, and it's a great model and case study for why iPourIt and self-serve technology is beneficial for the pizza operator.
Well, you heard it here. If you need any information, go to their website, www.ipouritinc.com. You'll have everything you need there to take a look, and you'll probably have a phone number for you if you really need to talk to somebody, and Darren and the gang at iPourIt Inc. will be happy to take care of you. Darren, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you,
You have a
Ray.
wonderful product, and look for it. It's going to be in a new phase. In a couple of years, it's going to be all over the country. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.